Previously from the Hood Blogger.
Correctional facility without bail. Police say he hit and rocked Sergeant Fitzgerald near Temple University campus on February 18th. After the shooting, authorities said Pfeiffer stood over Fitzgerald and hit him 7 more times in his head while he was on the ground. So not only did he hit him, he stood over that boy, you know what I'm saying, and tore him out the frame, gave him 7 upstairs. Shortly after Hey yo, this SV Twiz, the Hood Blogger. You already know how I carry it. Shout out to everybody that been rocking with the content. Shout out to all the subs, bro, and the new subs. I really appreciate y'all, man. If y'all just coming across this channel, make sure y'all hit that sub button, bro. Cause at the end of the day, we almost at 20,000. You know what I'm saying? We hit 20,000. I'll probably do like a giveaway or something like that. We gonna run like a little poll or something, man. Definitely to show the appreciation. But like I said, man, if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all sub, bro. Y'all can scroll down the timeline and all of that. Y'all won't be disappointed, man. Got all types of different content on the channel. But today, man, we're gonna get into it. But you know, most importantly, man, you know what I want people to know is at the end of the day, y'all know I drop these stories, man. I pretty much, you know, made is really pulling up diamonds out the dirt, bro. Like, you know, the untalked about situations that might have been locally known in the city, issues that been going on throughout the years and stuff like that. But most importantly, these joints right here, bro, is to raise awareness on how quick things can go left, man. So for all the youngins out there that's coming across these joints, man, just think twice before you know, do something, bro. Because at the end of the day, a lot of times, majority of the times, them little juxes or, you know, whether you catch wreck or something like that, bro, it can cost you years, if not the rest of your life, or your life in one of them situations when it really don't be that much. You know what I'm saying? It's times like at the end of the day, we all did things. I was just talking to my man the other day. I'm like, bro, it was days we hit 5-6 people in the same day. You know what I mean? And not understanding the years that, you know, we could have been facing being young and just moving crazy. And it's like at the end of the day, bro, it's like you get a 9 to 5 and you can make more than what you did on those missions. If we talking about, you know, yearly salary and all of that, it really don't add up, because then you get booked and then you ain't doing nothing but draining your peoples for money after a while. No matter if you got a couple dollars when you go in, that bread gonna run out. So at the end of the day, man, you know, set up a business, man, whatever, do your thing through Instagram. It's millions of ways to get money, but most importantly, we can always get a job. So make sure you get that job and you build, you know, some type of other money around the job that you got if you feel as though that job is not suffice. But I want to get into this story because this story is crazy, y'all. You know, at the end of the day, this is a normal thing in Philly and places all around the world. We know check cashing places and all of that get hit, you know it. But what makes this story so crazy is that, you know, where the location of it was. The 3 biggest things that, you know, made this situation crazy is, for one, it went down on Broad Street. We all know Broad Street is a very active street in Philly. And for those of y'all that's not from Philly, Broad Street is like, it's hard to explain, but it runs through the whole Philly. You know, just like Meek said, from South Philly back to Uptown, that's literally what that John do. Broad Street run through the whole city from north to south. You know, from north to south. So it goes all the way uptown, is up top of north, and then it will cut all the way down and you know, swivel around City Hall, and now you want to, you know, to pay, you in South Philly. So this is one of the most active streets in Philly because it cut through a bunch of big avenues. Now, the reason why this location of where this took place at is so crazy is because not only was it on Broad Street, it was right next to a daycare. And during this time, you know, the daycare was active. It was kids in the daycare. You know what I mean? It's broad daylight. Now, what makes it even crazier is the district, bro, is like literally 3 minutes. You can walk to the police district, the 35th district. But I'm going to get into the story, and then I'm going to show y'all the distance of where the district is at to where this took place at. Now, you know, as this ad pretty much says, is an arrest has been made for the unliving of a Philadelphia check cashing business owner down inside her Ogans neighborhood store earlier this week. Robert Giles, 64, is charged with criminal homicide, jammy, violation Uniform Firearm Act, former convict, violation Uniform Firearm Act, no license. You know, pretty much a bunch of different burner charges, all for the same ratchet, and unlawful taking, theft, receiving stolen property, and possession of instrument of crime. And that's what they do, I'm pretty sure, everywhere. That, you know, you could have just got booked with a burner and they gonna give you 4 or 5 different charges for that burner alone. And for those of y'all that know, especially from the city, we go in there, you gonna have that Woofer wristband. You dig what I'm saying? That joint gonna straight up say Woofer. And it says, you know, Giles is pretty much accused of taking, you know, the lady life during the robbery inside of her business on Tuesday. So it says Mattel initially left her store, any check cashing place, along the 5800 block of Old York Road in the in Ogans neighborhood on a Tuesday. When the 67-year-old woman returned back to her business around 1:10 p.m., she was followed inside by Giles, police said. Giles and Mattel struggled over the ratchet, according to investigators. Giles then fired and pretty much hit Mattel once in the chest and leaving her in the back room, Philadelphia police said. For those of y'all that's, whether you a regular citizen, bro, or somebody in the streets, if somebody got the drop on you, give it up. The dumbest thing you can do, unless you're some type of trained professional and know exactly how to disarm somebody, don't do that. Because at the end of the day, this guy, not to, you know, try to, you know, justify what he was doing, but he was coming in there for the bread. He wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to do that. But the lady, which that money should have been insured, that money should have been insured in that check cashing place. She chose to, you know, fight that man with that ratchet. And that ended up costing that lady her life. She was a 67-year-old lady and owned this check cashing place. So it says, you know, Giles then fled the scene in an unknown vehicle with an undisclosed amount of money, police said. So he still got the bread anyway. So, you know, the 67-year-old woman chose to fight a man coming in there with a ratchet. Mattel was pronounced dead at the scene a short time later. Sources earlier told NBC 10 police were able to track Giles going into a nearby train station through surveillance video. It was unclear at this point if or how the police was able to track him down. UNCUT Mattel's oldest son told NBC 10 parents originally from Delhi, India, came to the United States years ago and built a successful life together. So that explains a lot, because those Indians, they don't be playing that. You know, over India it's rough. You know, I seen videos of, you know, American tourists going over there. So, you know, they come over here, they get that American dollar, and they like, where I come from, you know, it's really poverty over there, and you're not about to stop what I done built from scratch. Even though we all know that, you know, being from America is a lot different than you know, Indians coming to America because they get all types of grants and all that, but that's a whole nother situation. But this just a clip right here from the news of what they was talking about.
A woman found dead inside of her check cashing store in Philadelphia. 67-year-old Aruna Mittal left her store in Ogonst on Tuesday afternoon. When she went back in, police say that a man with a gun followed her inside. Detectives say that Mittal fought for her life, but still, she was shot and killed. Mittal's son is sharing about his pain, but did not want to show his face on camera.
I'm upset that it happened, just like that, because a tragic loss is a tragic loss, and I'm frustrated that in this city that it's just another homicide killed and nothing has been done and nothing will be done.
Mittal's son says his mother's funeral will likely be held on Sunday. Police say that they will offer more information about the arrest later today.
So a lot of times, you know, sometimes people feel as though when you do stuff, you can do it right under the nose of some of the most shocking places, because a lot of people is not going to expect it. Now, like I said, this joint is directly next door to a daycare. You know, it's a blessing that no children or anything got injured, you know what I'm talking about, because at the end of the day, things can go left quick when them bullets start flying. Well, as you can see, you know, the guy, he only let off one and hit her in the chest, and at that point, he probably didn't even want to do that. But, you know, the lady made the decision to pretty much fight him back. That was the decision she made. So, you know, unfortunately, everything played out like that. But right now, I'm about to show y'all exactly the location that this joint happened at, and I'm gonna show y'all the distance from this district right here. So right here, basically, y'all, this is the 35th. For those of y'all that's not from Philly, this the 35th district, bro, at Broad St Grange. Now, as we aiming now, this the direction of the, you know what I'm saying, where this joint took place at. Now, I'm just swiping down right now. We going down Broad Street. We on Broad Street right here. All right, so I literally, as y'all can see, we cruising right down. And right now, we almost at, you know what I'm saying, where this joint took place at. So we going down. The 35th, remind you, the cops is all up and down this joint the whole time. Like, whether they going to get lunch or whatever. Right over here to the right, where, you know what I'm saying, where this joint getting angled at right now, bro, that's the check cashing place right there, bro. To the left of that, that red building, the red, I'm saying, joint up top, that is the daycare right there where the kids is at. So he did this joint right here, bro, right here. You dig what I'm saying? And for those of y'all know that whole area hot right there, bro. Half the time you even got, you know what I'm saying, they be giving out tickets left and right. I could barely go get a platter from Ron's or something without getting a ticket and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Without parking at the meter, without putting something in that joint. So, you know, Philly know how hot this strip is. And now we going back up the street again right here. Going right back to the district, bro. This the 35th right here, bro. 35th. And behind this little bus right here, this little alley, this where all that, you know what I'm saying, they cars and all that be right there. Where that joint right there to the right, I mean to the left of the wall, with those pictures of the cops on there that got their life taken. That's where they'll take you in that joint. Like when you're getting booked, they pull right up there on that side at the corner of that wall and take you in there. But it be, you know what I'm saying, undies and all that stuff floating up and down that strip though, you know what I'm saying? So it's super hot. So he was like right there, bro, walking distance from the district. You got cops on foot and all of that. So he ended up, you know, getting a life sentence, and of course they added extra years on that, John. But you know, it was just crazy because of the location, and you can tell that he didn't want that John to go down like that. But at the end of the day, that's what happens when you gamble the dice, when you roll them dice. So, you know what I'm saying, the youngers out there and the people that's still active, period, man, just be careful. You know, try to second think your situation. And slow money better than no money, man, because it take a minute to throw your whole life away, man. This SV Twiz, the hood blogger, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Stay out the way. You already know how I carry it.